Hi everyone, we're combining the last field of spring barley today. It's the 13th of September and yeah, it's quite late in the season really. Not sure if we've combined this late before, but I think there's quite a bit of combining still to do around. But yeah, this we've sort of waited on this because we didn't want to combine it and have wet grain, and the weather hasn't been ideal anyway since we did the last combining and baling straw. That was a video before this where I was baling the straw, so we're here combining now, and again, late drill. This one was drilled sort of same time as the other field, within a day I think. But yeah, it's a nice bit of straw here. It's all gone down now, and yeah, it sort of needs cutting. Tested the moisture earlier and it is dry, so which is a good thing, and yeah, it's down below 15% moisture and the grain is coming off all right, and it's quite a nice sample. It's cleaning it up well. There's the odd head on the ground, but you sort of got to expect that this sort of time of year. But yeah, so we're going to get the small baler out to bale this straw. I probably bale the headlands with a round baler, but the straw now, it's surprising, it's gone really brittle since we baled the last field, which is less than 2 weeks ago. So yeah, it's all right though, and like I say, it's still nice straw, but it'll make nice bales with a small baler, which if it's a bit brittle like that, it's really nice in the lambing pens. It spreads out nice, so it'll be ideal for that. So we'll have a go at that, and I'll film the small baler working hopefully, and we'll just have a look in the trailer, see what it's looking like. It's only a little bit in here. We filled a small trailer, and going to put prop corn on that around the ditches. But here is the grain we got in the trailer so far. But yeah, it's all right. So the combine is down there, distance, and yeah, I'm really pleased with how the harvest has gone really. Like I say, it's late now, but as I say, we wanted this grain dry because we want to sell it. So we can still sell it if it's wet, but we'd have to dry it, and we don't really want to have to do that if we can help it, because we haven't got our own dryer, so we'd have to carry it elsewhere to be dried, and it's just all hassle and cost really. So yeah, but as I say, it's dry, so it's all good. But what a weird growing season it's been. We got our winter barley in last autumn, in early-ish or before mid-October, and that all went in really nice dry conditions. And then after that, everyone struggled, but we were sort of lucky. We're not growing a huge amount anyway, so it was all right, and it all went in nice conditions. But and then after that, it was just a nightmare really, and it's sort of been a difficult time ever since then, I think. With yeah, the only good thing is we've got plenty of grass, we've got plenty of silage, and so that's sort of grown pretty much all the way through because we've been getting so much rain. But it feels really autumny now, I think, and it's really cold in the mornings, and yeah, autumn's definitely here. So it'll be nice for this to come to a conclusion and finish off the harvest. And like I say, we got not a huge amount of straw, but it's nice straw, and it's nice grain, so which is good. So all in all, it's been a pretty good harvest, I reckon. Like I say, we've got plenty of silage, plenty of straw now because we've bought extra in, so we should be all set up now for the winter, and which is good. And we've got a nice lot of grain, so we keep some of that and sell quite a bit as well, so that will help pay some bills, and yeah, all good. Right, we'll carry on and I'll get some more footage. Well, that's the end of the combining part of the harvest, or nearly. Just got to go down and up once more. Yep, just that little strip left. Yeah, that's gone alright. It's actually the next day now, because so it's the 14th of September, Saturday. We didn't finish yesterday. We would have, but we had a bit of a breakdown, and there was nothing major, but it just lost us like an hour because we had a puncture, and it was a puncture on the grain trailer. So that was this one here. So we went and it's not our trailer, but Bob, who does the combining, it's his trailer, and he's got 2 of these Teagle trailers and another trailer as well, and they've all got the same wheels on. So we went and robbed a wheel off one of the other trailers, because the other 2 are full up with grain back at his place. So we went and did that and stuck a wheel on it. So I've got a wheel to fix for him now. Went and got a tube this morning for it. So yeah, so that can be done. But yes, that held us up a little bit yesterday, and we didn't get to finish it quite yesterday. So it was just well, it wasn't a very big piece, but it's just the dew came in and it just wouldn't go through the combine. So so that was that. But yeah, it's been a nice end now to that part of it. So hopefully tomorrow I'll bale the straw, or bale the headlands of the straw with the round baler, and then we'll small bale the middle. So I'll get some footage of that, and I'll probably finish this video off with baling the headlands with the round baler, and then we'll sort of total up how many bales we've done with the round baler this year, and got the header trailer there ready to pack it all up in a minute. So yeah, right, so just baling the headlands of this last field of spring barley. I've done 14 bales so far. It's surprisingly quite a bit less straw here now since we combined the last field, because both crops look pretty similar. There was a bit in this field that wasn't as good, and it was sort of just on the brow of the hill, and I think possibly didn't work it down fine enough, and also some leather jackets, I think. But most of the field was good and yielded well, really, so we're quite pleased with that. And but yeah, the straw from that last video, baling that spring barley straw, the quality of this straw, it's still nice straw, but it's way more brittle now, and it's already discoloured, and that's about a fortnight's difference, and it had about 2 inches of rain, so while it was still standing. So there's the difference, really. And yeah, so we're just baling this up, and I got a bit well, this is the last time round the field, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll bale the short ground over this side of the field, and then that'll just leave long runs for the small baler, and then it just saves messing around, really, with like short ground and headlands, and it's just much easier since we've had our own baler just to do this, and not be messing around with trying to small bale headlands and short ground and stuff. So works alright. Yeah, so a few more bales and that'll be it for round baling for this year, and it's a bit sad, really, and you know, it's sort of like all these jobs through the summer, and it's sort of like because the weather's so catchy and we've had such a catchy time, it's sort of like can't properly enjoy doing all this sort of work because everything's always like a mad rush and panic because of the weather. But I still have enjoyed doing it all, and like I say, I like doing all this sort of work, and that's sort of what I like about this sort of farming, because we've got sheep, as you know, and cattle, but it's nice to be able to do jobs like this as well, and it just breaks it up, and you know, I like doing the tractor work. I certainly like doing the tractor work more than looking after the sheep, but you know, the type of farming we do in mixed farming, we sort of need the livestock as well, and you know, partly why we can do what we do is because of the rotation and livestock, and you know, it's just sort of traditional farming, and it works well, and it's a good system. Just going across the tram lines here now, and it's not so much that the tram lines are rough, it's the just rough generally, always rough going across the way it's been worked and drilled. Dad's just here, I'm not sure you can see him in the background there, picking up the bales that I'm sort of dropping here on the ends. It's quite a funny field really, because it's like it's gently sloping, and out over the edges on two sides of it, it's, like I say, it's a fairly square field, it's a bit of short ground but not too bad, but out over those edges it's like almost like sheer drops right down, well, way down into a valley at the bottom. But yeah, look, well, you can't see how bad it is really, which is probably a good thing, but because it's all treed in. Yep, in a minute when finished baling, I will just work out how many bales the baler has done. So I made a note of what the clock said at the beginning of the season when I started, and yeah, I will calculate up in a minute, because I made notes of how much straw we've baled as well, so I'll work all that out, and be interesting to know how many bales we've done in total. And there's 170 that my mate did as well with his baler. Right, so I'm all done, and I've just been working out here, because I made a note of, as I said, made a note of what the baler had done at the start of the season, and I've just been calculating it up here. We've baled, including what we bought in as well, we baled 505 bales of straw, so that should be plenty to go through the winter. And we have also baled 1,154 bales of silage and hay, plus another 170 that we mate baled with his McHale. So we've got 1,324 bales of silage and hay, but we have fed quite a lot of the, well, I say quite a lot, we've fed quite a few now. We've fed about, coming on for 70, 80 bales, I imagine. So yeah, so at this baler has baled 1,659 bales this season. So yeah, it's done alright, and we did have that issue with the netting, that's printed circuit board early on, but ever since that's been done and I put those new blocks in the tailgate, it's sort of been faultless really. So yeah, it's had quite a good end to the season, so try and get it serviced for next year, and hopefully it'll run next season without any major problems. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with it really. It's running now better than it has in all the time we've had it, so you know, it's like, I think we've baled now with it for 5 seasons. So yeah, so quite pleased with it, and yeah, it's running well. Right, we'll get out and just have a quick look and pull off all the loose straw, and that'll be that. Yep, so that's the last bale of 2024 season of baling, and yeah, it's a good solid bale. So yep, so that's that. And yeah, so I'll get a video, or do a video of small baling the rest of this, and I've got sort of part way up a row there, and I stopped because I made a bale. So yeah, so that's good, and yeah, I'll just pull off the loose off the baler, and then we'll blow it off and oil it up, and that will be put away until next year. So right, we're getting there slowly but surely. Yeah, so thanks for watching that, and please remember to like the videos if you enjoy watching it, and those of you that don't subscribe, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back with another video soon.